crazy Python game. It's a billiards game, but it's crazy because it's not quite finished yet. So, as far as YouTube goes, let's get this chat going. The chat's not available. What are you doing to me, YouTube? What are you doing? No, it's not made for kids. This is too raw for kids. It's meant for adults only. That's for sure. Alright, so I just have to change the YT chat to the YouTube URL. And bing bang boom, there it is again. Alright. I've been working not so hard on this pool game, and it's starting to take shape a little bit, literally. And pay no attention to the skybox that's all messed up. What we're looking at is this right here. I added some of these 3D objects. Physics, although there's no rotation. Physics is still pretty in line with what it should be. You'll notice that there is a table now. There's these pockets. And like I said, it's starting to take shape, and I'm pretty happy for it so far. So let me get some music going in here. Alt F4 out of here. And I think I can add this Chrome window here too, just so there's something behind here. Let's see, so add a window. Yeah, let's go Chrome 3, but we have to edit that to be the in. Let's see, this one. Okay, make it a little smaller. A little wider. A little smaller. And a little wider. Bring it down to below the chats. There we go. Alright, what's up, guys? Let's check out this game. Alright. So, as I was going over before, I'm just going to keep playing this game until somebody gets in here, I guess. See if I can get all these out of here. It's kind of hard. Hit an exception. Something to note. Probably because cross was something. Wonder what that is. Something is not being appended to my physics entities, or it's not there at the point that it needs to be. Pacino. Alright. You can leave that open. I get my Chrome window like incognito underneath it. I can Google something real quick. And then on Twitch, Lord knows my tags are not right. Alright, where's the tags on Twitch? Stream manager. Quick action's gonna do edit. There we go. It's not just chatting anymore. It's not career. It's definitely not success. Game. Python. 3D game. 3D modeling. Noob. Noob stream. It's me. I'm pretty newbie. How's it going? I'm newbie. Oh. Got balls everywhere. All right. Alt tab. Let's go over and let's see, did we click save? We didn't click save. I don't think we clicked save before, but that's all right. All right. Cool thing to do right now would be to go ahead and hook up these balls, or possibly let's make them rotate. I think that's not going to be too hard. So I'll tab over to my editor. This is the code right here. It's try to break it up into some object stuff. Right now I have a lot of trash, so the only have one texture that I'm using in my ball class, and it's ball 10. So I don't need any of this other ball stuff, and I don't need. That's fine for now. I'll clean it up as I go. I just don't really feel like making the effort to decide what is trash and what's not trash right now. So there's a couple of things. The physics is good except for the rotation. And there's an exception that happens every now and then there's this ball right here that is, yeah, that shouldn't be spawning there. And it's not appended to a physics entity, so it's something that I've done. So I made a little goof. But the 3D model for the table looks pretty good, except for the walls should be made of the felt. The felt should be better. I don't know. There's a lot to do. So let me just start by making these balls roll. All right. So for ball, we have this, and I'm gonna say def roll. And that's not it. I think it's just simply like rotation plus plus. Yeah. So I actually think, as silly as it sounds, I want this on physics entity because the rotation is not specific to a ball. We're gonna rotate. And then when we're moving, let's override that on ball. So, little prompt here. Override of move to add rotation, exactly. Can't we call super? What's going on with Twitch? Is it saying I'm like not live or something? I don't know. Oh, it's saying I'm unstable. Well, I could have told you that. What's going on with old OBS? I don't even know where I put it. Probably be good for me to figure that out. Hang on. Okay, here's something from OBS. But I can't find OBS. Okay. Well, probably behind this taskbar. Off. Lock. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I hope it looks good. and if it doesn't, eh. So let's bring up the balls again. Pool game. And now we're rotating. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. But we forgot to call a move. So the super dot move, exactly. So let's see. What does that do to our motion? Pretty good. But I think we need to figure out a better way to do that, right? This is a pool game. This is just something I'm doing for fun, and right now I'm trying to make the balls rotate as they move, and so I'm extending the move of their parent class into here with a rotate, and the rotate is actually on the parent class, and because kind of anything could rotate, and I think that what we'll do is we'll define rotation y as 0, rotation z as 0, and I guess prior to that, rotation x, yes, as 0. Or can we just do that with like a ternary? Like comment these out, and then do self dot velocity z times 0.1. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. Yeah, so instead of this, we'll call self dot rotation y equals self dot velocity times 0.1 just for now. The actual rotation is going to depend on the hit point when we hit it, and it'll be something that we have to figure out in the collision detection, I think, or just a matter of this might do. Let's just see. All right, so got that there. Let's see what it looks like. I would say I don't see the rotation. Let's see, what did we do wrong? Here, let me close out some of these tabs. I'm not going to use all this stuff. Might use Blender. Let's see. No, I can't use Blender. That's right. I'd have to set it up. I can use Blender. Hey, check out Devin, the software engineer. My name is Adam, but that was a good guess. All right, let's see. For rotation, what are we doing? So we have x, z. What's going on here? It should be x, y, z. This should be x. This should be y, and this should be z. Unless it is trying to appear to be a backspin. But right now I'll set this to 0.9 so that we can see it a little bit more intense, hopefully. And let's see, close here, reopen it. Still not seeing it right now. Oh, you know what? I think I'm not calling it yet. I forgot to call it. Let's see. On the ball, we're extending it. We are calling it. So I'm not seeing it. I'm wondering, is that, what if I set it to just a constant number? I think that's what I did before. But let's see what happens now. No rotation at all. have before here? Plus equals 10? No, I had something else. Hold on. 100 times time. And what did that look like? I see. So the rotation is just, it has to be plus equal times the time. Okay. I see. If self.velocity x not equal 1 or y, yeah, let's do that. If we're in motion, then we should see some spinning, basically. Good. Alright, good. Still appears unnatural. It's not really depending on anything. So, let's figure out how to fix that. So, where did I lost my place? Rotate. So, if we go in here, if self.velocity x or self.velocity z is not equal to that, then we're going to do self times 1 minus self.velocity, hold on, self.velocity x times dt. That should give us something. Hopefully it's not too rambunctious. And yeah, I guess the next thing. So let's see. How do I start to learn Python? There's a lot of cool tutorials that you could start with, but I mean, Python's a pretty easy to get going language. You just have to try the most simplest thing that you can first, and then ask yourself, you know, what can I do to make it a little bit more complex? Iterative approach. It's going to take a long time. You can start by watching this, and that might give you an idea. But I'm kind of newbie when it comes to Python, so you might want to watch somebody else if you're trying to learn Python. Let's see. Okay. Alt F4. Let's rerun that. Oh my gosh. Flinging the balls. Alright, so I think we can all agree that that's too much. Yeah, it's spinning a little bit too much. And that's due to the fact that I'm doing my math kind of arbitrarily. If I do it by just the value of velocity x or velocity y, which is usually somewhere between 10 and I don't know. But it should also be, well, I don't know. This is just going to be some fudge math. It's going to be fudged. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah. The spin is better than no spin. But it's kind of corny. Pretty corny. And then I still have that little error there. Okay. I would say I'm just going to lower this and make it less corny. Hey, what's going on, Svez? Or Svez? We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We are coding a billiards game. And right now we're just trying to make this spin look a little less corny. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty not as corny. And the nice thing about coding a billiards game is that we don't really have to worry about the spin of the cue ball, or at least I don't. It's not going to be incredible graphics. I just heard something. I don't know what it was. Oh, no problem, DJ Cookie. Thank you for asking that question. I mean, it's no problem. All right, so the spin is satisfactory. The next thing that I probably would have to do is figure out how to make the rest of the balls in Blender. Um, so let me get out of this game. I kind of want to keep the game open though, because it's like people like looking at the game. I don't know. Problem is the game is like a screen hog, so I just got to be careful not to click on it, like I just did. What's up, y'all? Oh man, I'm hearing my stomach is what I'm hearing. I just ate lunch and it's gurgling in my stomach. Alright, so I found these balls off Blender. And, hey, what's up? You want to see the balls? Hold on. Get a hold of it. F4. Here they are. All the same ball right now. And the spin is pretty intense. And I'm just kind of launching them out, and they're just never ending. And I think that some of the balls are getting removed and then causing exception. They're flying off the board. A lot of crazy things happening with this game. Well, let's go into Blender. I have to figure out how to move OBS though. OBS is like out of my reach. I can't see it. See if I can move this taskbar. No, I gotta find something else to do real quick. So let's go and let's try to change the material of the pool table. And I have a wood there. So if I change the texture of it to wood, will that change it to more wood looking? I don't know if it will. I think there's a little bit more steps to it than that. So let's check this out. Pool table. That's going to be my table class in Python. So where the heck is it? There it is, way down here. Alright, so all I'm doing is just putting a 3D object on top of this. So if I just go obj.texture equals wood.png, what would that look like? Doesn't really change it. Let's see. I think that's something that you do in Blender, actually. Yeah. Not much to do if I can't move my OBS. See about that. Hold on. Move. I don't see it. Move it here. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. Okay, now we're in business. All right, we're gonna add a window, a new one, Blender, and then we're gonna get working on some Blender. Blender. All right. Where is Blender? Here it is. Okay. All right, starting to see it. There it is. Now you can see what I'm doing in Blender. All right. So in Blender, get rid of this game. Open this up, and we have this ball here, and it's the 10 ball. Now I don't know how to change the numbers. That's a whole process that I was looking at. If somebody knows Blender, hit me up. But I'm just going to focus on trying to change the color of the stripe. And, what are the stripe colors in pool? Let's see. In billiards. Billiards, not Billie Eilish. Billiards. Ball colors. Alright, here's a nice graphic for me. Open this image in a new tab. Zoom in on it. Alright, so the ball color that we have is the 10 ball. Okay. And the first ball in the series of stripe balls is the 9 ball. And it's yellow, not blue. So let's see. I think I need to go into, editing mode or something? Let's see, how do I... properties, perhaps? No. I just saw... That's the text. Can I figure out how to do the text? Well, doesn't look like it. See what else I can see here. We got a sphere in here, and we can remove that, and then can remove the text, and we can remove the blue. Oh, not all that. Hold on. We can remove the blue here. Or maybe we can change it. Can we change it to yellow? Render image. Render image. No camera found. I have to add a camera. Let's see. How do we add a camera? Window, render, camera, scale, measure, edit, window, help. Alright, I think I can do one better here. I have another copy of this where I didn't remove the camera. So if I go in here, and where is it? The pool balls. This one, number 1. Let's see, I have 2 instances of this open. Try to just go file, open. Oh yeah, don't save. Open. There we go. So now I have this. And the quickest thing I could do here is just simply get rid of that. Get rid of everything except for the camera, apparently. Camera is necessary. But there was a lot of weird stuff on the other one. It's probably caused by me, to be fair. And then I can go ahead and export that as a object file. And I'm going to put it in the directory that I'm working with, which is, I can get it by selecting copy path from VSC, and here I can go ball8.obj export. And now in my, see, what did we do over here? I said text, not texture. That's probably, I want to see if that fixed it. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's wood now. That's cool. Okay. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, the blender's kind of in the way. Let me put the game over top blender so that when the game's up, blender will be below the game. we go. That was the wrong one. Game goes over that. Window capture. Man, I don't know where it is. I'll just put it over the IDE and slightly over my head. Or just kind of like that, whatever. Alright, check this out. There we go. It's wood now. Oh! Hold on. Alt F4. I think my keyboard's giving out on me. There we go. So, okay. Back here. So we got the sides that are made of wood now. So we can make the bumper part made of felt. And we'll do that by going to the walls first. Table wall. And the table wall texture is also going to be pool felt. So let's see how this feels. Right. We just need to make the pool table a little bit wider. And we're definitely going to have to create another texture for the pool felt, because this one is pretty lame looking. So first thing is to make the table a little bit wider, and that's just the rendered object. So we have a multiplier for length and width here, and I think that I can just change one and see what happens, because I'm not sure which one's which. I forgot. It's been since this morning. Okay, so the one that I just changed was definitely the width of it. I made it too small, which I meant to do. And I needed to make it a little bit bigger, so I'll change that to 0.36. And it's pretty much just a guessing game from here, folks. I think I need to make it more narrow, actually. Nope, I need to make it bigger. That's what it is. Let's go 0.46. Let's get it too big. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, aside from the seams and all that stuff. But I mean, now we definitely have the working pool game. At least it's not supposed to look very pretty right now. At least that's what I'll tell myself. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Holes are generally, you know, what you'd expect. It's a little bit shifted over. Requires some fine tuning, I suppose. This, you can't stand on that. You'll fall right off. Okay. So let's change the balls to be our 8 ball instead of our stripe ball, our 10 ball. So here we'll change the ball to ball 8. So, yeah, ball 8. Let's see what those look like. Okay. Yeah, they look a little weird, not gonna lie. And they're behaving differently. Oh my gosh. That's not expect. I didn't expect all that. So let me go ahead and remove the camera element to them so that they stop being weird alien balls. Okay. And now I'll export that. I'm sure that when somebody first saw that, they were like, "What?" All right, so let's go ahead and export this dude. Object. Yep. I like how it doesn't ask me if I want to overwrite. So, yes, I do. Oh, they're still doing it. Maybe it didn't override it. Is the problem. Or maybe it's something else entirely. I don't know what. So that looks fine to me. It is a sphere within a sphere. That's how it works. It's a flat sphere. Yeah. Let's go, I'm saving it now. And let's go just delete the other one to make sure. Could be a cache. It could be a caching thing. Now that I'm thinking about it. Could be experiencing a caching thing. I don't know much about PyCache or whatever. But let's see. Balls. Let's go ahead and get rid of ball 8. And we'll re-export this guy. See if he's still spinning around like that. Object. Export. Ball 8. Okay. See what we got. I'm trying to reconcile what I'm seeing here. I really am. Alright, well, let me put it back to ball 10, which is not cursed. Ball 10. Or hopefully it's not cursed at this point. There we go. Good old ball 10. Reliable. Which begs the question, what's the difference? This one may not be on center. Let's see. Move. Ew. Ew. That's not what I wanted to do. Insert faces. Insert a face. I don't know. Knife. What does that do? And then what? Yeah, I'm not good with Blender. Me. There's a slice right there. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I think I have to use... trying to figure out how to use this scroll wheel. It's insane. There we go. How do I move? It seems like this needs to be... Seems like this guy is off origin. That's probably what it is. This is off origin. Let's change his location to 0. And then we also have to change this guy's location to 0. This guy 0. But I guess it's not that simple, huh? What's the average translation here? Is it by 1? So this sphere, if I move this sphere to 0, that's correct. Okay. Now this is something else entirely, I think. This is going to have to be 0 as well, huh? Does that look correct? It does. It really does. This one as well. The text. We have to move it to 0. Is that correct? No, I don't think so. Let's see, what was it before? It was like 0.9 something, so this is going to have to be like negative 0.4. You want me to do negative 0.4? Negative 0.4. Shoot. 0.4. There's got to be an easier way to move this. Let's see, Alt. Let's see, move. I can't even see what I'm clicking on here. I think I go tab, and then I can click on the text. How do I move it though? Scale it. Ooh, look at that. That's good enough for me, as long as I can see it. It's got to be rotated like that. Okay. What does that look like? Pretty derpy. There we go. All right. Let's export that. Still looks kind of derpy, but what the heck. All right, so we'll export this as an object file. Vol 8 again. See, so quick. Didn't even seem like it happened. All right, let's see. Oh, we have to set it in the code. Hold on. Instead of ball 10, it's ball 8. Okay. Yeah, we fixed them. We fixed the balls. Yay. Let's take it a step further. Let's make this color white. The color of the main ball. If I go into the tab mode, I think I can change the color of the sphere somewhere. Should be able to. Collections, instance, colors, shading. No. I'm on a move tool, and I need to be, say, modifiers. I feel like I'm getting close. I know I've seen colors somewhere over here. Black. Black. Change the name of it. But that's not gonna... It's just a black named white. White. Export. And what we want to do is we want to export that as solid.obj. And then we'll set the model in the code to solid.obj. And then we'll set the color color.red. And what does that look like? So I just have some red balls with a weird line on the back. Sushi balls. Okay. So I did change the color of the ball. Let me change it again to something else. I have a blue here. Is there a blue ball like this? And where the heck am I going to get these colors? The 2 ball. There we go. But then we have to change this 8. Lord knows it seems pretty hard. Yeah. How are we going to change this value? I have no idea. I was reading the documentation, and it said that it was going to be a text editor. But I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. Let's see. They said that it was going to be in the properties of something. I can make it bigger here. Move it around. Here I'm at text. But I don't see like where 8 is typed or where it's doing any kind of like reading actual text. Text 2 to white. Properties. View. Properties, file browsers. Scripting. There's a Python console. That's interesting. Texture node. Editor. Movie clip editor. Smooth divide. Man, this program's trying to smooth talk me. Subdivide. Vertex crease. So much stuff. So much stuff. Select box. This ain't right. I know that ain't right. Let me see. They have a search here. I got the text here. Can I duplicate it? And then move it. What am I even looking at? Hold on. I think I need to do the select box. Select that. Move that. You. You. Can I make it 13 like that? Knife. A slice. Slice me up some of that. What's a bevel? Oh, of course, it makes it explode. Let's bevel the whole thing. Let's bevel it up. Or can I only bevel one thing at once? Yeah, look at that. Bevel. That's pretty cool. Just transform my ball into a crazy crystalline structure. Probably cooking my GPU. Poly build. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, what's the goal? Sorry, I've been too busy looking at the chat. The goal right now is to figure out how to change the text on this 3D object. I haven't figured it out. I briefly read the documentation last night, and thanks for the nice compliment about the mustache. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I mean, this is the game right here. Right now I got some red balls because I'm coloring them red. But let's see, back to the code. If I change it back to ball 10 and I rerun it, then you can see the blender objects in here. Oh wait, I have to change the color back. Looks ridiculous. Oh, I got out of my command prompt too. Let's go the terminal down here. There we go. There we go. And then, you know, other problems. But I changed the table to a wood texture. It's okay. It's not the best wood texture, but that's just one picture, I think, that's just kind of like repeating and seamless. So yeah, all in a day's work. But yeah, I don't know how to change the text on these 3D objects. If anybody knows how to do that, I really appreciate it. If they can help me out. But I know I can get rid of them. I can make a cue ball right now, technically. I think I do have a cue ball. I can do that real quick. Let's see, select box, delete. I'll just delete text from here. Delete, delete, delete. And then I'll take this and I will change the blue color here to that material right there. And that's my cue ball. So I can export him. Let's see. What is the cue ball? 0? Ball 0. So export, call him ball 0. And yeah. Dot obj ball 0. Make my terminal smaller. I don't have any need for all this stuff. And ball 0. Let's see what that looks like. Looks pretty corny. Also, the balls are kind of stuck in the floor a little bit. I made a rotation. Pretty sure, yeah, it still works. I mean, why would it not? But yeah, I don't think that's the right material, if I'm honest. Let's see what else we got. Just white. Yeah, I think that's the one I should have used. Let's try that. Export to object. And ball 0. Export. And that should be all I need to do. I didn't mean to do that. And it looks the same. It looks the same. Oh well, that's fine. So that's the one that should be shot out. And then every other ball should be like indexed by its ball number. But I don't have all those right now. And if I wanted to make them, I'd have to know how to do that text. So I think that's all I'm going to do right now. If you want to take one last look at it, next time you see it, I'm sure it'll be quite different. Got a pool table looking pretty rough. That texture is going to get changed. Got some pool balls kind of arranged a little bit haphazardly. Yeah, I've changed it a lot since then. Alright, well, that's going to be it for now. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Alright, peace out.